Hey, welcome back to the National Defense. It's Randy Miller. And we've been talking a lot about this the AUSA show about drone capabilities. Now we're going to talk about how to just absolutely bust them in the ass. I mean, this is a great company. It's called SmartShooter, and it's a defense technology company specializing in advanced fire control systems for small arms. Scott Thompson is with us, VP and GM of U.S. Operations. Scott, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm so impressed with what you guys do. Talk about this a little bit, because this can it seems like it could be integrated onto just about anything.
Absolutely. It's agnostic to any weapon. So the only limitation of our system is the limitation of the weapon. So it can go on 5.56, 7.62, 6.8. We've demoed it off 50 cal machine guns. So it's pretty much limitless in terms.
So that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
I'll stand over here.
Yeah.
This is what we call the Smash 2000L, meaning light. So it's the latest generation electrical, optical computer device in an optic.
We're talking about
right here. So it weighs in at about 1.5 pounds, so it's very lightweight for the soldier to carry. And so what it does, which is a beautiful thing, it precisely engages either ground targets, or you can go into a drone mode and you can now take on really small UASs. So it's an image process based technology. So it's looking for center mass on a ground target, and then you can switch into drone mode, and now it's looking for a much smaller center of mass. So this is what we call 1X. So there's no magnification, just a 1X. So the effective range of this against drones is 200 meters with a 5.56. Think about that, a 5.56 round. It's amazing.
It identifies and locks on, right?
Yes, correct. So what I mean by effective, I mean 95% probability of first round kill. That's effective at 200 meters.
90? Did you say 95%?
95%. First, second round, 95%.
And it doesn't matter if you move around either, right?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, that's the beauty of it, is that once you locked on, you could be wounded, you could be tired, you could be inexperienced. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is drag that crosshair into the disturbed reticle, and it will release the round. So the computer decides when it has the highest probability of hit, and it releases the round for you.
Now, as I understand it, it's based on a certain algorithm that you guys developed?
Yes. And we've been able to mature the algorithms through operational experience, so they're getting better and better and better. So it's very easy to train. It can turn an average shooter into a marksman, easy, within 15 minutes of training. It's so simple. Yeah.
That is incredible. And so we get a video that you were talking about, and this is pretty current video, right?
Yes, this is from the current conflict. So what you'll see is a series of shots actually from the optic. So this optic, once you engage the fire control aspect, it has a built-in SD card, so it videotapes the engagement. So this is actual footage taking down drones.
It videotapes the engagement?
Videotapes the engagement. Yeah, built-in SD card. So here is a case where this is 150 meters at night. This is a scout drone coming in, to dismounted troops, and we took it out in the second shot. Think about it, 5.56 round.
At night.
At night. You missed the very first video, which was my favorite actually. So it was an actual armed drone. We took it out at 250 meters with our system, second shot. And we have a picture of it. I can send it to you, of an actual shape charge on the drone that we took down. So it was an armed drone coming at the troops. This is the exact capability gap right now that the Marine Corps and the Army has, is they don't have anything at the dismounted level. Right. They got lots of battery things. They got plenty of things that take very expensive ways to take down $500 drones, but they don't really have anything what we call at the dismounted level.
I was just talking to somebody about that yesterday. Why one shot with a $2 million whatever, when you can do something like this. This is really revolutionary. How long has this been around?
I've been with the company about 4 years, so it's been around about 6, 7 years. But through all the operational experience, we've been able to refine it, we've been able to update it, and the ballistics just keep getting better and better and better. We can change out cameras, we can see further. So right now, this it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it does what we ask it to do, and it does it at a pretty high probability against those.
Let's see what else you got going here, because
The thing I would say is that, again, because it's image process based, it's essentially a computer, a ballistic computer on a weapon. We're now taking it to the next level, and we're able to integrate it to outside sensors. In other words, like active radars, passive radars, and what we're showing here, and this is actually an Air Force asset, this Polaris vehicle. And so because we're image process based, we can connect our remote weapon station up here, we call the Smash Hopper, into the ATAC command and control. So what that means is then we can get a track, from a potential threat, and the system can automatically slew to that threat and take it out. Here, I'll show it to you.
wow.
It operates the same as the optic does, so you can see the field of view of what the optic's looking at up there.
Wow.
So the difference here is that this particular optic has a built-in LRF, laser rangefinder, which helps against targeting these solutions. So all you do if you want to take out Mr. T, the system will automatically slew. See, it's a touch screen. So all I got to do if I want to engage, turn on the system, it just fired around. So the whole idea here is to have a mobile capability, for our customers.
How quick was that?
It was amazing, and the thing is, you can break the lock and you can target. Let's say I wanted Mr. E, now it slews over to Mr. E. So the advantage of the Hopper is that it's lightweight. It's only like 15, 20 pounds, and so you can put it on a Polaris vehicle like this. Right now, the IDF has it on a combat vehicle. So it's currently also being used in the current conflict. So it's amazing technology. It really is.
It really is amazing.
So here's an image from the TAC command and control. And so now you can see when I move the optic.
Oh yeah.
See it move? So this has a built-in antenna. It's Bluetooth enabled. So I'm actually getting coordinates, from command and control, which is shown here, and you can see me moving the optic. It's pretty cool, huh?
That's really cool. So what is the range of operation?
It depends on the weapon, and it depends on the optic. So we do have a 4x version of this, four times magnification version of this, so we can look out a little further. That's over on the wall over there. I can show it to you if you want. But so we have a 4x version of this, and we also have an 8x version that's under development right now with the Irregular Warfare Technical Support Directorate, which used to be the CTTSO. So we have a funded contract where we're developing an 8x power version of this, but it's in early stages. But right now, this is the system that is resonating with the Marine Corps and with the Army too. Because
why would? Who wouldn't use it? Who
I know.
Who couldn't benefit from that, right?
I know. It's.
I want to ask you this. Okay, so that's the military side of it, right?
Right.
Tell me about the civilian side, because I want one of these.
Well, right now we're thinking about that, but it's a bit of a ways off. So we sort of want to get into the U.S. military side, and then we could easily come up with a commercial version. There are people interested in the Homeland Security, like Custom Border Patrol, Bureau of Prisons. We've had a conversation with FBI. Like for example, because again, it doesn't matter your stability. So you can actually use this out of a helicopter.
Police departments, come on. I just had a conversation with a guy who routinely works with police, and I asked him about how do they shoot at the range. He said, terrible. That's...
No, it's absolutely true. Even if you're a good shooter, it still enhances your capabilities significantly. Yeah.
Unless you shoot every single day and keep it up, right? And so something like this,
I've seen people that clearly I could tell never handle an AR, in their lifetime, stand there for like 10 minutes, and they're hitting targets at 400 meters. It's amazing. I mean, and for reservists, for National Guard, for the Army Reserve, for people that basically don't get a lot of time behind the trigger. Right. And when you think about how much ammo you save and how much money you save in training and all of that. So but like I said,
I have one of these in a shooting competition and not tell anybody.
Absolutely, we'd love to take that on. That's fun.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is great, Scott. Thank you so much, man. I mean, what a great product this is. Where can people find out more information about it?
Well, our website, it would basically smart-shooter.com. Or people can contact me directly if they want to. We're on SmartShooter Inc. We have our own website, so yeah, it's not hard to contact.
You are Mr. Inc.
I'm Mr. Inc. Yes, yes.
Thank you, Scott. We'll be right back here on the National Defense.